We've got a lot of clients right now that are looking as their employees as a voice for whether it's sharing, corporate communications type stories, PR, if it's just that they're wanting to empower their employees to be able to talk through social and expand the brand's reach. So H&R Block is a prime example of that. Expion did pioneer and lead sort of the local social way. When we started the company 4 years ago, I remember sitting with our very first client, 73 Applebee's of a franchisee, and we said you should have a Facebook page for every restaurant. And they looked at us a bit funny at the time. This is well before there was Facebook parent-child or any type of local footprint on Facebook. And we said this makes sense because you have local store marketing. You have a different event in every restaurant. Sometimes it's Thursday night karaoke night at the Applebee's in Wake Forest, which would be my Applebee's. Sometimes it's they're having a dining to donate special in Kansas City at an Applebee's location there. And so we knew that was a local store marketing extension. And so Expion at that point for local and employee advocacy was the buffer as far as letting the employee and the HR tracking through Expion software speak as their location. So the evolution of that with H&R Block is H&R Block did have an office presence. They have several hundred Facebook pages for different offices out there across the country. But they knew that they had over 100,000 tax pros. And so by giving them information that they could easily share to their own personal networks, it wasn't about the brand or the H&R Block on the Smith Street location here in Raleigh being able to publish. It was about, Susan Smith, who worked at H&R Block, her sharing to her friends, her sharing to her Twitter account if that was her channel of choice. If she really liked LinkedIn, she wanted to publish to her LinkedIn profile. So it's empowering by feeding them content. Some of that would be, information about taxes or savings or, IRS laws. Some of it may just be, did you know I'm an H&R tax pro? Come see me at XYZ location. But it was an opt-in choice for the advocates who worked at H&R Block to share. And it wasn't really a marketing ploy per se. It was more so about letting those H&R Block employees become their own lead generators, as well as that, of course, shared the brand voice of H&R Block. And this is across the board. Several customers are already piloting this concept, and it's an add-on to. If you have multi-location, you can be local, and Expion does play that buffer where we're tracking all of your local information, and we create that database and that kind of hub and spoke type model that Jeremiah Owengo speaks to quite a bit. But this extension to actually go to all of your employees or potentially your fans. So if you want to think about the scenario, maybe there is a rewards program or quick off the top of my head, My Coke Rewards, or AMC Theaters is a customer. They have their VIP type program for their their customers. And so if you could share content to those folks and let them share to their friends, it might be that they are really excited about a new movie that's coming out, and it's a really cool snippet of a trailer that would have been on the cutting room floor. So kind of the insider sneak peeks. That social extension is a new way, other than you just publishing to Facebook pages for your brand or your locations, for you to share your brand voice and get more reach.